Tuesday. Greetings and high vibrations, my Cancerians. How you guys are doing? Welcome to my channel, aka MIGT Train, and to viewers that are coming aboard this channel, this train. I welcome you. I hope that your experience for the first time visiting will be a smooth ride, will be pleasant. And so if you are in fact, my fellow subscribers and viewers, new viewers, are coming in to tune in to get what I call the last full moon in Cancer, your elemental guidance reading. And why I say that is because this reading that I have prepared for this full moon is going to be different. That is the spreads, the decks, the layout, because it is, by the way, the last full moon of 2023. And with that being said, I have chosen, because I was guided by my spirit team, to deliver and perform this reading using only the oracles. I repeat, this full moon reading will be performed using only the oracles versus the traditional tarot cards. So there will be no tarot cards used for the full moon elemental readings for today. And the reason being is because one of which, as we are winding down toward the end of this, and by the way, just so you know who and what this reading is going to be or has been prepared for my Cancers exclusively. I know the light is bright, but this is an exclusive reading for all my Cancers, regardless of your placement, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. This will be your reading. So getting back to what I was saying in terms of why I chose to prepare this reading using only the oracles, is because for some, not all, because for some of you, 2023 might have been a very good year for you. But for some, I feel that there were some challenges. There were some personal issues, which is the overall theme under this full moon in Cancer. But I feel like in whatever aspect that you was dealing with when it comes to challenges, I don't like to say negativity, but it is, because we are dealing with polarity, positive and negative. So with that being said, when it came down to whatever negative energies or aspects of your life that you felt just wasn't the best for you, and that it wasn't something that you was looking forward to, but it came in on you and it kind of made you maybe have setbacks pertaining to those challenges, because challenges usually do what? They create setbacks. Setbacks that sometimes come unexpectedly, and for some, yes, it may be expected. But with that being said, when we look at also all the negative energies that has been going on in the celebrity world, right? And when we think about their world, because their world is different from us regular people in the world, but nonetheless, our worlds do or is a part of one colossal universe, right? But when it comes specifically to what has been going on with Hollywood, right, and in different industries, it hasn't been positive. And so with that being said, I felt the need to want to wind down and come out of 2023 with some positive guided messages for inspiration and encouragement for all signs, right? Even though we're going to start with Cancers exclusive, but for all signs, because at the end of the day, we do want positivity, right? And so again, for emphasis, even though positive and negative is a part of life, but I am choosing to close out this cycle of this year with some positive messages that I hope will be beneficial and hopeful to you, as well that you will find to be inspiring and will motivate you for overall guidance moving ahead. So I hope that sounds good, and I hope you understand and will at least appreciate that I am choosing to do these readings with the oracles. All right. So with all of that being said, let's get right into your full moon in Cancer's element guidance reading. So again, if you are of Cancer, then this is your reading regardless of your placements, be it Sun, be it your Moon, your Rising, or your Venus. This would be for you. However, do bear in mind that this is still a collective that I am doing for all you Cancers. So regardless of your gender, regardless of situations, that this is a general for your collective. And so at any time that you feel that certain messages of the oracles hasn't really resonated or has hit home for you, then you can always book a private session with me. I am open for personal readings, and that information will be linked in the description box, where you can go ahead, and there I will be able to give you your own tailored message pertaining to this full moon according to what is going on in your energy and your environment. All right. So with all that being said, let's dive right in. So as I mentioned, the overall message or the theme behind this full moon in Cancer is personal issue reaches resolution. And so with that being said, it's obviously that the overall theme behind this full moon has somehow taken place already in the last few months. No doubt it has been something that some of you Cancers may have been battling up until now. So again, a personal issue is going to be different for all of you in whatever aspect of your life. But something definitely has been an issue, which equates to a challenge for you at some point during the course of this year. Now, as we are winding down this year, now is the time. This full moon in your energy, right? This is your moon, which means that you are at the brink of resolving something. And so go ahead and give yourself a pat on the back and congratulate yourself for doing so, okay? Which means that if you were struggling or had any type of motivation, or if you had any type of blockages to try to figure out how to resolve whatever this issue may be for you individually, now I feel that you guys have already somewhat reached the resolution, or you're very close to, right at the brink of 2024. All right. So as I said, I have used the oracles. I have selected 4 oracle decks in which to bring guidance, to help and assist you and aid you in giving you the primary focus and how you can achieve to bring whatever your issue is to a resolution, which basically is like the solution. All right. So the oracle decks that I have chosen to do this reading is the Soul's Journey deck. I've selected the Angel Guide deck, followed by the Angel deck, and then the Wisdom of the Oracles deck. Okay, I know you guys can't see because of the glare of my ring light, but I wanted it to be kind of a little bright so that I can, because sometimes when I look back at my videos, they kind of be a little dark. So I really just wanted to add some brightness. Well, when you think about the symbolism of this moon, it is going to be bright. So I wanted to bring brightness. So anyway, with that being said, I went ahead, pre-shuffled the cards, and wanted to first find out and ask Spirit, what was likely the possible issue that a few Cancerians may have dealt with and had during the course of this year. And the card that came out for you guys was the Peace card from the Soul's Journey deck. And the message there was, I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. How fitting that this card came out for you guys, because I strongly feel that some of you was battling this. in terms of finding some sort of solace, some sort of peace to your mind, body, and soul, right? But particularly maybe to your mind. I think that some of you, because the moon is ruled by your sign, but also the moon deals with emotions. So I feel that this may have been a very emotional roller coaster ride of a year for you guys, where when it came to your certain connections with people, be it with family, excuse me, being with family, friends, co-workers, or even the peace that you try to form for yourself, your own internal peace of mind, right? Sometimes peace is not always affected by other people or by the external world. But I do feel that for some of you, yes, you have been battling a disturbance from other people. Now, you would know if that peace was disturbed from, let's just say, your partner, your spouse, a family member, a friend, or even people in your workplace. Okay, so in one of those scenarios, your peace was affected. And so what does that mean is that, again, being that we are coming toward this end of this year, it means that this issue of you not having had peace is coming to an end, which has been challenging for you. Let us go into the book to get further message pertaining to how this energy of what perhaps you lacked is going to help you. At the same time, you lack this energy, or you were short of it. It's going to see how now you're going to transform that coming into 2024. Okay, so the message here is that this is a gentle reminder to you, my Cancerians, that balance in the mind. Remember, I mentioned mind, body, and soul. That balance in your mind is imperative in order for your soul to live its true nature. At this time in your life, you are to learn the value of peace and quiet and the joy of being still. Excuse me. One can never be truly connected to the source when the mind is engaged with unneeded chatter. Look around your life and be conscious of what elements are taking you away from the peaceful nature of your soul. Who or what is interrupting this solitude? It is a time to reconcile past hurts and perceived injustices. Your peace may also be fostered by changing your outside view. So on a personal level, if this is like an internal aspect of peace that you was lacking for yourself, in order for you to achieve overcoming and going toward this peace, what it says here is that it might be that you have to foster in changing your view of how you see yourself in having peace. It's almost like saying, don't sell yourself short to have peace. You know, sometimes when we are dealing with challenges, sometimes we just take it because we don't know no other way and how to create that peace. So, but the message here is change your perspective. And I feel that this full moon, in fact, I know this full moon is giving you that boost, is giving you that type of perspective in which to change that view. Create harmony around you physically with order and calm. Trust the voice of your higher self to create an environment in which you can truly be in tune with your soul. So that is the message here, Cancers, that moving forward into 2024, this is what is needed. You are finally realizing that you deserve peace, even if it involves you, as I have mentioned in my other video, having that metaphoric sword and cutting out any negative people, place, or thing. And as I look at the top of the Soul's Journey deck, what shows is loneliness. And I feel that some of you might feel that, well, when I cut away, maybe you don't have a big circle of friends. Maybe you keep a small circle. And so maybe you feel like if I do that, I will feel lonely, or I will not have that connection to a family member or to a friend. But the message here is I know that I am never alone. And so that is so true. We are never alone. Even if we are physically alone, it's going to be beneficial. Why? Because remember, you are trying to come into a period of peace for yourself. And where there is peace, there is balance. And where there is balance, there's a contentment of the mind, body, and soul. So again, congratulate yourself that you are not concerning yourself moving forward who is around you, who is left behind. And if you only have one friend, it's okay, because at the end, you have someone else that is of much more of a support and comfort or company for you, and that is source, your higher source, whatever your higher power is, the divine, the universe. They are always with you. We all have guardian angels, and so our guardian angels are always around us, around the clock, 24/7. Now, speaking of angels and spirit guides, we're going to move over to our next oracle. And the next oracle that came out in terms of spirit guides, asking them how is it that the collective of Cancers will be able to open up and create this space of them having peace. What was needed? Courage and bravery. Okay, and again, this is coming from the Angel Guide Oracle deck. So, again, if you lack courageousness, if you lack bravery, or was struggling in which to create that peace, because maybe you felt like you didn't want to hurt someone's feelings. Because Cancers, there's a part of you that is gentle, you are sensitive, right? And so it's like, how do I say this that it doesn't hurt someone? But at the end of the day, deep down, when it comes to people and situations, deep down what you need to do if something is no longer giving you that peace of mind. So, courage and bravery is needed. We're going to go into the book to get more additional messages to help you understand how your spirit guides want you to create some sort of bravery and courageousness. It starts out by saying, you have the heart of a warrior. And here there's this illustration shows someone holding the sword, a breastplate, which equates to that being of a warrior. Don't feel that you are not courageous enough or brave enough to do what needs to be done, okay? That sword is there for a reason, because it is blocking, it is letting loose things or people that is not for you. Now, continuing, it says, you want to do what's right, just like I mentioned. You want to do what's right. You feel a certain way in terms of how you come across, right? But it isn't always easy, okay? But it says, being brave isn't about being emotionless. The angels are reminding you that it's okay to feel, and your vulnerability will allow you to tap into an even greater inner strength. This is a time to take ownership of your energy and any situations that could be making you feel less good. And through your courage, you will begin to attract experiences of being respected. And that is the overall message behind that, is that perhaps you have been around people that did not respect you, Cancers. And so now you are going to come into that energy you're going to come strong, stronger than ever, courageous than ever, having the confidence to create your peace coming into the new year of 2024. All right? Now, we're going to move over to the third oracle card. And this card is coming, as I said, from the Angel Guide deck. No, it's not. The Angel deck. Okay, so we're going to see now what other extended message do your archangels have. So we got messages from your spirit guides, but what do your angels, right? We also have angels. Maybe there's a certain archangel that you resonate with or work with when you are praying. But the archangel that came out that is going to help you to create that peace and to put on that breastplate of bravery and courageousness, you got Archangel Michael. He is the archangel of all angels. And I work with Michael. Michael works with me and he protects me in my home and my energy. I work very closely with Michael. So to have Michael come out in your reading, that is of high honor. But here Michael says, embrace the energy of the Emperor. And how fitting, because we just came out of courage and bravery. They go hand in hand. And by the way, I love it when my cards synchronizes, because each card synchronizes with the overall message for you, Cancers. So Archangel Michael says to go ahead and to take on that position of the Emperor, meaning what? It says organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. You are the leader of your own life. You are the leader that is going to now be brave to create a sense of structure to your life. When you do that, then you are open to receiving and embracing all that vibrational energy of peace for yourself. So you have Michael on your side, and you have your spirit guides on your sides. And remember that energy of loneliness at the top of the deck, you are never alone. Having Michael on your side is a wonderful, very positive energy to have around you during this time under this full moon in your side. And so as we wind down, we are going to now go to the wisdom of the oracle deck to see what other messages do Spirit want you to know pertaining to achieving peace. And we have Thinker. Okay, we got Thinker. And let's go to the book to get another extended message behind Thinker. And again, it ties into what Archangel Michael is telling you. When you think, you have to not show so much emotions. Emotions sometimes, they work for us, but then they can work against us. And with you Cancers, being a water sign, you are about emotions, right? You connect with water, which stirs up emotions. But when coming to thinking, you have to show logic, right? Or you have to do so with logic and a way of analyzing. But for some of you, you might have had what they call that phrase, analysis paralysis. Yeah, it mentions that. You might have been stuck into that analysis paralysis because you allowed your emotions to get in during the course of this year. Moving forward, you're going to be analytical and you're going to use logic so that you can go toward your peace. Now, the message here pertaining to Thinker is this. I kind of highlighted a few messages here. It says you have all the information you need. You have all you need to know about a person, a situation, or a place in which to resolve this issue that you are dealing with. It says this is a time, now if it's pointing to a relationship, it says this is a time to weigh the pros and cons of your partnership, right? It says if there is enough common ground, then you remain and keep it close to you. However, if it's not, it says straightforward, there are other fish in the sea. Don't force it to work. Okay? And so basically, it's very straightforward in saying if you are in a situation, in a relationship or partnership that you have had an analysis paralysis about, have been stuck up until now, let it go. And I feel you are at the brink of letting it go. All right? So that is very good. Again, go ahead and give yourself a pat on the back. And as we close out your message, your message for the day and helping you to guide you forward into the year, we are going to close out with a deck that I've never used in my moon phase readings. Is the Spirit of the Animal deck. I use this deck from time to time on Sundays when I do the Spirit Animal Totem time, but again, I was guided to bring this deck into the full moon readings. I waited to shuffle. I did give it a good pre-shuffle, but I wanted to wait as well to shuffle the energy of the spirit animal that will be you guys' guide moving forward. I always mention that whenever I select this deck and use it, there is also a connection with animals. And for some of you, you might have a particular spirit animal totem that you connect with. Or maybe there are certain spirit animals, whether it be spiritual or even physical, that you might see. Maybe some of you might be, that you might have a farm, or you might have something where you connect with certain various animals. Or maybe you like going to the zoo. In whatever capacity that you connect with a spirit animal, then it's very good and beneficial because they offer wisdom. They give us the attitude and the spirit that we need to adopt in order to navigate through whatever it is that we're trying to change for ourselves to be a higher version of ourselves. Okay? And so when we allow them to come into our world as both worlds navigate, it's going to give us the best, powerful healing medicine along the way. So with that being said, spirit guides, I ask that you help me to connect with the spirit animal totem that will be the collective Cancer's spirit animal guide moving forward into 2024, starting today, Tuesday, December 26, 2023. What spirit animal guide will be the collective of Cancers moving ahead? What medicine or how will this spirit animal guide medicine will help propel Cancers to create peace and to be brave and courageous moving forward? These cards are very big, so sometimes it's a challenge to shuffle. All right, and so your spirit animal guide moving ahead for 2024 is, I love it, Sea Otter, happiness. Happiness and peace goes hand in hand, does it not? When you have peace, you are happy. You are very happy. So, it's going to be hard for you to take a picture of it, but you can always come to this video to kind of remind yourself of the spirit of Sea Otter, which symbolizes happiness. The message here behind Sea Otter is, be the master of playful living, release expectations, and enjoy every day. Let worry go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is sure. I love it. And we're going to end with that. I digress. And so to you, Cancers, you are going to move forward in creating your peace. You have the spirit animal of the Sea Otter that is going to help you to be happy moving forward and never feel that you are alone, because loneliness is a benefit to you creating that peace of mind. That solitude, it's what's going to amp you up into creating that peace, but to maintain it without any other interferences along the way. So Cancers, that is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed your oracle guided messages under this full moon. If you are like, you are more than welcome to drop in your comment and let me know, was this a very inspirational, motivating, and most importantly, encouraging message for you? I'm wishing all of you a wonderful and a prosperous new year ahead. Starting from this energy from today, use your moon energy to propel you for goodness, happiness, good health, and prosperity. Namaste. Thank you for watching. Peace, love, and light.